Welcome to Texas Honda Channel. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. So today we're getting the wastegate dump tube to run from here and go into the downpipe. That way it's recirculated. I prefer this method, but this method isn't for everyone. Not everyone likes it. To each their own. You have your own way of doing it. This is the way I like to do it. So this will be running into there. So whenever it opens up, you won't hear it out here. You'll just hear the turbo spool. The back of the exhaust will get just a tad bit louder. But when you do launch control and stuff, the flames will shoot out the back. So that's a bonus. Plus you don't have that heat just dumping into the engine bay. You can run it down there and then make a side exit bumper. I like that method, but I always shin checked myself. So I thought if I was going to do that again, I'd make it a lot more flush, maybe a cool little metal thing around it. But I still prefer the recirculated, and Slammin Welding in Killeen, Texas is going to hook it up. He's basically just going to weld this pipe. We got this from O'Reilly's right here, and it's almost the perfect curve. I don't think it'll need bent or anything. So this will basically bolt on just like normal, and then we'll have to chop this a little bit, and then he'll weld this in using a hole saw or something to drill into the downpipe and weld this puppy in there. So I'm gonna head to Killeen, stop by Slammin Welding, and we'll go over more once we get there. So here we go. All right, I'm here at Slammin Welding. We're about to get this thing done. Okay, so we have the car up in the air. Basically just have to take the downpipe off. Sorry, the lighting's not bright over here. We just gotta take the downpipe off, take the header wrap off of it, then we're gonna have to bolt the wastegate dump tube on to see where it's gonna be drilled. He's basically just gonna use a hole saw, drill the hole, and then weld it up. So that's what I'm gonna get that downpipe off. Okay, he got the wastegate dump tube cycled into the pipe, and everything's looking good. Now we're gonna have to rewrap the downpipe and this dump tube, but that's super easy. And I'm also gonna be painting it black with the high temp grill paint, just like I did the log manifold and everything else whenever it was all there. So he's gonna go ahead and start it up so you can hear it doesn't have any leaks. Sounds good. No leaks. Now the real test is to test out launch control and see if I can spit some fireballs out the back. But I'm gonna have to go through my settings before I do that. That's super easy. So let's get to it. Okay, now that we're on the laptop in the car, it's plugged into the ECU. We're gonna go to parameters. At the top right will be launch control. And these are my launch control settings. 5326 activation, launch limiter 5800. Fuel enrichment 200, it was at 375, which is a little too much fuel. And ignition timing's -35 for that. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn the car to the on position. See where it says ECU connected. We're basically just gonna hit the upload arrow. and it's uploaded. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Okay, so there it was with the launch control with the wastegate recirculated. Now, I did go through a couple other settings and it wasn't really working. Now, my theory behind this is the muffler on the back is not a straight through. It's a chambered design, so it has to go through all the chambers, and that's killing some of the flame. Now, I could be wrong, which I am a lot of the time, but they were definitely shooting fire under the hood. I had people witness it other than just myself. So, with it going all the way through, I think I need a straight through muffler, but it doesn't sound bad, and it's definitely building full boost. Yeah, now we're gonna go and compare from the before getting on it, and then the after with the wastegate recirculated, so you can hear the difference. So, here we go. Okay, so that definitely made a pretty big difference. I went ahead and painted them black. I still have to header wrap them, but it looks so much better just painted black. That way it won't rust as well. So that is awesome. I'm super happy with that. Also, I wanted to show you the data log. I ended up doing a run off camera and it hit 9.0, 9 PSI, because the wastegate line popped off and I didn't know. Luckily we have a safe mode, which basically protects it because it did lean out 13, 45 to 1. 13's not good for boost. And yeah, basically just boost cut, because I also had it spiked to 9, which that's where I have my boost cut, and lean cut set to 13. It built the boost up so quick that as soon as it hit a 13, it boost cut, but it was still building boost. It was crazy. Definitely pretty quick on 9 pounds. I can't wait to put 9 pounds on this, so I'm probably going to do that soon. But that was that data log run. And then over here we have 3.5 psi. I'm pretty sure that is a 3.5 pound spring. We've come to that conclusion. I did a boost leak test and it came back that I don't have any boost leaks, so that's really good news. I just need to put the wastegate boost controller on there, even if it's just the manual one for the time being. But air fuels now look pretty good. They're in the 12s. It's looking good. Intake temps were 52 and the engine coolant temps 144. The car just cools so effectively and I'm super happy about that. Now I do plan on getting the 550 injectors in an upcoming video. I have 550 injectors. I'm going to be throwing them in. They're 550cc precision injectors. I used them in previous builds. Just kept them, and I'm just going to throw them in here until I get some bigger ones, because these ones are definitely maxed out. That's another reason it probably didn't want to do launch control and shoot a lot of flames, because of the fact that the injectors are not very big, and so I was maxing them out and it still couldn't keep up. But we'll find out once I get my bigger injectors in. I'll definitely get this thing to spit fire. It was spitting fire from that pipe for sure, though. I had witnesses on that. But yeah, everything's holding up really good. It's driving awesome. There's no leaks. There's no issues. I'm super happy with it. I'm super thankful. Also, huge shout out again to Slammin Welding. Josh is awesome at what he does. If you guys, seriously, if you're in the Central Texas area and you need exhaust work or just some welds done, he's really good at what he does. But yeah, it's definitely turning out how I want it, and I am really happy with the outcome. Now, I will be doing some more data log pulls, getting everything dialed in once it gets to 9 pounds, and just give you a 9 PSI pool so you guys can see, because it was incredible in the car. When it hit that 9 pounds so fast, this thing just pulled so insanely hard. I think this actually pulled harder than my 30 PSI setup that was fully built. Of course, low end with a small turbo, it probably did actually pull harder. But only one way to find out: get the video, compare them side by side. But 30 pounds on a GT30, which is what I used to have. And it was a fully built with low compression, 8 to 1. So this is more of a milder compression with low boost. But anyways, definitely got plans coming. I appreciate everyone who's hit the bell icon to get notified of every uploads, and everyone who has hit the like button, dropped comments, and helped the channel's activity. Don't forget to share the videos on social media if you like them. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. But we definitely have more coming, so definitely stay tuned. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I got some stuff to do, so I'll see you guys in the next one. As I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.